Jim Smith's tenure as Maryland's athletic director is nearing the end of year number 1, just as we wrap up our year. We'll bring you an exclusive interview with Smith as we take a look back at the highs and the lows of the past year for Maryland athletics. The final edition of The Left Bench starts right now.
And welcome back to the final edition of The Left Bench, brought to you by Terrapin Sports Central. I'm Drew Owens, and right beside me, for the last time, my partner in crime, Eddy Calkins. I mean, you just said it right there. This is the last show of the school year.
I know. Let's get started with a bang. We got Sid the Kid here.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sydney Stewart? Thanks for joining the show.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the first question, easy one. How was your first year at Maryland?
I think my first year was pretty good. I think, football-wise, it went pretty great. And I think just as a school, my social life was pretty good. I really appreciate my coaches, my teammates, and I think Maryland as an institute is just a great school. I think I got a great opportunity to learn a lot here.
Yeah, we just saw one of your teammates, Jalen Husky, get drafted. He's one of a number of defensive guys who have gotten drafted from this defense over the last couple of years. Does that give you motivation or give you some sense of culture of the defense?
Yeah, I definitely think it does. Husky's obviously older than me, so and he has some experience, so he was able to have a good impact on me, and I think I took a lot of the things he taught me. So seeing him get drafted, I think is really deserving, and it's just inspiring. So hopefully I can do the same.
Yeah, and one of your big buddies on the team, Zahir Mathis, one of your freshman fellas, what does that relationship do for you on the field and off the field? Because I know he's probably your best friend on the team.
Yeah, definitely one of. I think, fortunately, us as a team, probably all of us, I could really call more than just one dude my best friend for real. So I think, but Zah's definitely one of them. I think we got a lot in common. Obviously, we play the same position, same religion and stuff. So, it's great to have a guy like that on the other side of him.
Now, coming up this season, what are some of your goals? And not only that, but some of the team's goals that you guys hope to accomplish next season?
Some of my goals, I think, I try not to be shallow, but I think some of my goals, I just want to at least improve on last season. I think I did a good job, but I think I got an opportunity to do even better this coming season and stuff. And team goals, I think, everything that we want as a team, even as individuals is on the other side of us winning games. So I just want us to win enough games to, become a playoff caliber team.
Yeah, last one for you. You were 29, you switched to 11. What was the reason for that jersey change?
I think the reason for that jersey change, I think it's a lot of reasons. I think, Daniel Wingate wearing number 1, I think being able to double down on that. I think seeing Micah Parsons, guys like Micah Parsons, Drogba and stuff, it's just really cool. 11 is a number that a lot of great players wear. So, and I think it looks better than 29 visually. So.
Perfect, man. Well, Sydney, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck this offseason.
Yes.
Hope you stay healthy, and we'll see you on the field in the fall.
We'll see you in the field.
Yep, thank you.
All right, get to the biggest storyline of the week. Maryland men's lacrosse, after the Hardshells cruise to an opening round win against Rutgers, it was not so smooth sailing on Thursday in the Big Ten tournament semifinals against Penn State. Maryland posts a season-worst 6 goals in the contest. Eric Spanos gets the Terps going within the first couple of minutes. Then it's all Nittany Lions. Penn State scores 3 straight goals and holds Maryland off the board for 29 straight minutes. The Nittany Lions go on to win by 2 and then take down the number 1 seed, Johns Hopkins, in the title game, a true blowout in that game. So that brings us to Selection Sunday. We said it was the biggest story. Yesterday, both the men's and women's NCAA tournament fields were selected.
Rachel Lawrence and Ethan Dean are in Studio B to break it all down. Guys, what do you got?
Yeah, certainly an interesting field for both the men's and the women's tournaments. The men were left out, and the women take the 3rd overall seed. So let's start with the big story. The men's side of the Maryland lacrosse world saw the number 1 ranked preseason team miss the tournament. So what does that mean for John Tillman's squad? Well, here is the bracket that was revealed Sunday night for the men's tournament. Powerhouses like Notre Dame, Princeton, and North Carolina, they all got unsurprising bids. But one name is noticeably missing from the graphic, Maryland. After starting the season 1-3, the Terps lost a pivotal Big Ten tournament game against Penn State, effectively taking them out of NCAA tournament contention for the first time in 22 years. Duke and Yale were the last two teams in. This marks just the second time that Maryland has missed the NCAA tournament since the turn of the century, and the first time since joining the Big Ten. The Terps had made the NCAA championship in 4 of the last 5 seasons, winning it all in 2022. What does this disappointing season mean for the Hardshells long term? We'll just have to wait and see. The NCAA men's lax tournament begins on Wednesday.
For the women, a razor-thin loss to Northwestern in the Big Ten championship crushed their hopes for an automatic bid, but the Terps were still able to clinch an at-large spot in the bracket. How will they fare in the path to the championship? Kathy Reese and the Terps had better luck on Selection Sunday, as Maryland will host the first and second rounds of the tournament in CQ Stadium after earning the 3 seed. The Terps will face off against the winner of Princeton versus Rutgers, both teams that Maryland has beaten in the regular season. Maryland has the longest tournament streak in the nation with 36 straight appearances. The last time the Terps fell off the bracket was in 1989. Eggs were $1 and a gallon of gas was only $1.20 for reference.
I mean, Rachel, with the men, in a bunch of the projections for the bracket before that Penn State loss, the Terps were seen as one of the last teams in, and it just proves how pivotal that loss was. It knocked them out, and it got Duke in.
It's interesting you say that because a lot of projectionists and analysts thought that the loss that Maryland faced against Northwestern would have put them in a similar position, but it turned out to be not as pivotal for the Lady Terps.
Yeah, it's true.
So while John Tillman and the men's team are done for the year, the women's team is looking for their 15th national championship. Eddy, Drew, in your last show, thank you so much for all of your hard work, and TSC isn't going to be the same without you. But for now, back to you guys.
Yeah, well, Drew, you wrote down a pair of notes. You wanted to rant about it.
Yes.
I'll give you the floor.
Before we even start, props to the women. Congrats to them. But I'm going to sit with the men right here. I watched the selection show last night. I'm actually going to pan to camera 1. I watched the selection show last night, and Duke was the team that took Maryland's spot in the NCAA tournament. Duke lost to Syracuse, Notre Dame, UVA, Cornell. This year, Maryland lost to Hopkins, who's in their Big Ten, so is Penn State twice in the semifinals, which arguably probably got them out of the big dance this year. However, if Duke did not beat UNC, they would not be in this position, and I believe Maryland should be in this position. But Maryland did beat UVA, Michigan, Rutgers, all in their conference, and had a harder conference schedule. So I think that Maryland got snubbed, and I will stand on that. I think they should be in there. There is no men's lacrosse NCAA tournament without Maryland Terrapins.
Well, you kind of just teased what Athletic Director Jim Smith says. Tune in for that later in the show. But we do have to talk about the women's team because that is a great story.
Yes.
Started the season undefeated, and now they're rolling.
Number 3 seeded in the NCAA tournament. Now, for one Maryland women's lacrosse player, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. After 2 season-ending injuries, she finally has a chance to play in the big dance.
Our Owen Korzak has a closer look at Kristen Shanahan's story to becoming a Terp.
Maryland is one of the best teams in the country, and one of their best players wasn't even supposed to be here. For most athletes, one ACL tear is enough to change everything. For Kristen Shanahan, it happened twice.
During COVID, which was hard, so a lot of my friends couldn't even come see me. It was just me and my mom. It was a whole bunch of why did this kind of happen to me?
A freshman at Notre Dame, Kristen Shanahan's career was stopped before it ever really got started.
You definitely start to think, will I ever be the same? Will I ever be the same player? But, just being patient through the process. One day you just hit a point where you're you feel really good.
She fought back, put together a few solid seasons, and then it happened again.
I knew exactly what it is when it happened, which was kind of the worst part.
A second ACL tear, another year of rehab, and again, quitting wasn't part of the plan.
I didn't want my career of lacrosse be ending on an injury.
So she worked her way back, again, and with one more year to play, she found a new home at Maryland.
Couldn't have been better. I wish I had her for 4 years. My goodness, what a wonderful person, a great athlete, great teammate, great leader.
A new chapter and a new perspective.
Seeing last year and this year, seeing the girls injured who are watching me, I think I play because of them.
After everything she's been through, just being on the field means something different now.
Kept believing in myself and the journey that I was on.
For Terrapin Sports Central, I'm Owen Korzak.
Thanks to Owen for that great story. He actually slipped me a note. He's floor directing here. He slipped me a note and said her uncle, Doug Shanahan, won the inaugural Tewaaraton Trophy at Hofstra back in 2001. So a fantastic family, and I'm glad she finally gets her
Guess
chance.
it runs in the family. She's been a beast all season long, and can't wait to see what she's going to do in the postseason.
For sure.
Now, this party's just getting started, so go ahead, grab a snack, get your water, soda, because we have got ways to go in this show.
Yeah, we have cookies here in the studio, and coming up, Drew and I interview Athletic Director Jim Smith as he hits his 1-year anniversary of AD at Maryland. And plus, we got some fall sports previews, so stay with us.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
Well, welcome back to the Left Bench. Just after our final show last year, Maryland Athletics announced the hiring of Jim Smith as its athletic director. That was May 12th, so just after our last show.
Just almost a week to the 1-year mark. Now, he came from the Atlanta Braves MLB team, where he helped organize the All-Star Game. Smith also spent time in the Ohio State Athletic Department, so a little bit of MLB and a little bit of Big Ten.
Yeah, and we heard a little bit about that experience just about 3 hours ago. Drew and I sat down, talked to Smith about that 1-year mark in the big chair.
Here is our exclusive interview.
Thank you for joining us, Athletic Director Jim Smith. We're here to talk about your first year, so let's just start easy. How would you rate your first year as Maryland Athletic Director?
I think it was a good year. I mean, I learned a lot about Maryland, about the campus, about all our teams and our coaches. It was a big learning experience for me. I think we made some really good strides in some areas, and we still have some room to go in others. So I think overall, a pretty good year.
Now, this year, the two main revenue sports, football and men's basketball, they kind of underperformed this year. Same thing with men's lacrosse, not making the tournament for the first time in 24 years. How are you managing that as an athletic director in year one and going into year two?
Yeah, so from a football and a men's basketball standpoint, I think we were all a little disappointed with the end result of the season, but saw a lot of positives throughout the season. Also, coming in understanding that where we were resource wise as it relates to our competitors in the Big Ten, that was pretty well baked before I got here. So I think I think it was obviously not what we wanted, but I'm really positive about both football and men's basketball for next year. And on lacrosse, I think we got shortchanged there. I think when you look at the men, they didn't have a great record. It's the toughest schedule, one of the toughest schedules in all of men's lacrosse. And then, a team that sneaks in, that from the ACC that, we beat the team that crushed them, and they only had 2 top wins and we had 3. I mean, it's just disappointing. I think the committee made a mistake.
What have you, on a personal level, learned about the state of Maryland or the Maryland community in general? I see the big hat behind you. That's a big thing here. There's crabs, all sorts of things. What have you learned about just the culture of Maryland and the state of Maryland?
Yeah, so like I said before, I've learned a lot. The people have been great. They've been willing to share all the traditions and experiences of Maryland with myself and my spouse Polly. So it's been a really good transition. The people on campus have been fantastic. Our alumni are, really good. Really, they've been very, very supportive of me, as have been the students on campus. It's been fun to get to know the students and to try to create an environment where they want to come out every game and root hard and be a part of the atmosphere. I think that's part of what we in athletics do. We create community. And we want the community to be much bigger, and we want you to stay much longer than halftime at football, and to really just be a part of that community that we're building around all our programs. I'll tell you this: one thing I really did learn: the student athletes know when students are there. It's a big impact. We talk about it quite a bit.
Now you talk about community and wanting to have that sense of community at football games, basketball games, all sporting events. And you've been working on bringing that culture back to the Maryland fan base. What is your motivation kind of behind that?
Well, I think I've been doing that. I've seen the successful, I've worked for many successful sports teams, and it's all about building that community to where you can ride the ups and downs of a season and ups and downs of seasons, but you still feel part of something that's uniquely you and uniquely part of why you're at Maryland or went to Maryland. But we also have our responsibility in the athletic department to create an environment where you want to be at. And so the community is a two-way build. Yes, your fans are there building it with other fans, and then the department's there to facilitate and amplify an experience that fans want to be a part of.
Yeah, what was your first reaction when you saw your first flag drop at a football or the basketball game? What was your first impression of that? Because that's the biggest thing, probably you're the biggest tradition.
Yeah, really cool. Really unique, really cool. The flag in general, you talk about one of those things that's uniquely Maryland. The flag is definitely it, and the way the department has used the flag as part of the game day experience, I think is fantastic. It was really cool. And it was cool to go and be a part of it and during one of the games this season as well. So that's a really neat experience, a really neat tradition that is I think really important. And also a differentiator when you look at other programs around the country.
What are you looking at most next year when you start to prepare for next year? What changes are you anticipating, or do you think you're going to have to adjust more than ever?
Well, I think we started in the off season, so I think part of it was it's not waiting for the calendar to flip. It started when football ended, and what we were going to build for football going into next season. Same thing with men's basketball with the portal. And what we're going to have in going into next season, women's basketball, the same thing. So I'm really excited because we've started that process a lot earlier. In football, we retained our top talent and really kept the core together, which I think is really important.
Now you're talking about the future. Obviously, you're saying you're excited for obviously next season, next year. What are your plans for next year, for year two?
Oh, great question. To continue to build the momentum, to continue to improve our game day experience, to get more and more people to continue to believe that Maryland can be successful in the Big Ten. I think part of that is continuing to deliver the message out to our alumni and our fans and our students and our staff on campus that we can be very competitive in the Big Ten and that we're going to be very competitive in the Big Ten. But it does require some investment. It requires resources in order to do that. And we have to give that to the coaches so we can be competing on an equal playing field.
I want to quickly ask, I saw a report today that some schools after the tennis season started to get rid of their tennis teams. Are there any sort of thoughts about any Olympic sports or any of those non-revenue sports, anything like that, where you're looking at the budget, you're looking at next year and saying, I don't know if we have to start having those conversations?
No, not at Maryland. I mean, I understand why there's a lot of programs that have, maybe more sports teams than we do, and maybe they're looking at it from that perspective. But here at Maryland, I think all our Olympic sports are in great shape. They're, many of them have been highly successful for long periods of time. And, we want to get all our programs to be successful. So I don't see us going the cutting way. If anything, maybe we'll add one down the road.
First of all, thank you so much, Jim, for taking the time to speak to both Eddy and I. Truly enjoyed.
Yeah, he has a packed schedule. Hopefully
Yeah.
he was give us some time here on our last show to talk about it. He had some great thoughts about lacrosse, other
Tennis.
sports, what he's going to do next year. So
Yes.
we'll have to wait and see.
Yes. All right, let's switch gears to baseball. Maryland baseball took on Michigan over the weekend and still in the hunt for a Big Ten tournament bid. In Friday's game, Chris Cestepes made his first career start on only 3 hours' notice. Combined with 9 Lance Williams strikeouts, Terps pitching holds the Wolverines to just 2 runs. But Maryland's offense only puts up 1 as June-Sun Park's go-ahead homer gives Michigan a Game 1 win. Saturday's game is never as close as Michigan goes up 13-0 by the 4th inning. Maryland fights back with 5 runs, but Michigan puts up 4 more in the 7th inning, run ruling the Terps in the second game 17-5. Now strap in, because Sunday's game is pretty hectic. After Michigan starts the game in the front, the Dirty Terps rally to tie it up at 5-5 in the 6th. Then David Mendez crushes a 2-run homer to give the Terps the lead. Then comes the 9th inning. With 2 outs for the Wolverines, rally for 3 runs and hand the Terps their 7th Big Ten Series loss, dealing a blow to Maryland's tournament chances.
Obviously, just got to finish the game there, down to the last strike multiple times, and disappointed in the 3 freebies in that frame. Probably, even if you minimize the 2 right there, you give yourself a chance to be tied and try to win the game there like we did in the end. But no, just told them to stick together. There's not much at that point. They're feeling the pain, so there's not much to say after that.
Well, we told you about it last week. The Maryland women's tennis team made the NCAA tournament for the first time in 2 decades. But that magical run came to an end in the first round. The Terps put up a fight in the matchup, but ultimately lost 4-0 against South Carolina.
Now with school winding down, everyone headed for summer break. We thought we'd give you all at home some previews for what's to come after we leave.
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of excitement for fall sports. We saw it last year again. Always so excitement for that fall season when everyone's back on campus. So take a look at what the new group of producers filmed.
It's been back-to-back 4 and 8 seasons for Maryland football. But despite the struggles, athletic director Jim Smith said the Terps are going to roll with head coach Mike Locksley. The Terps offense is banking on rising sophomore quarterback Malik Washington taking a step. The Terps were able to keep tight end Dorian Fleming and running back DeJuan Williams, but lost receivers Shalik Knott, Octavian Smith, and Jaleel Fruit to NFL teams. The Terps brought in transfers Ajani Shakir and Chris Durr to help out Malik Washington. Now that's the story on the offense, but the defense is a similar one. The Terps are hoping and expecting that defensive ends Sidney Stewart and Zahir Mathis are able to take that jump from their freshman to sophomore years. Additionally, the Terps are able to bring in 5-star and one of the top recruits in the nation in Zion Ely to help bolster their pass rush. And with players like Daniel Wingate and Dante Joyner returning, the Terps fans can all but hope the defense takes a similar step. The Terps have one of the highest roster retention rates, not only in the Big Ten, but in the entire NCAA. The Terps fans can all but hope that Mike Locksley can finally take them over the hump. Now enough with football. Let's talk football at Ludwig, where Sierra Green tells us what the crew can expect this fall.
Thanks, Owen. The upcoming season for Maryland men's soccer is a redemption arc. Despite the dominant 2025 regular season with 0 losses in Big Ten play and the regular season title, the number 4 Terps fell short in their NCAA tournament run, losing in the Elite 8 to Washington. Maryland's mission remains the same: bring the NCAA title back home. But head coach Sasha Ostrovsky has big shoes to fill. The team has had huge showings in the MLS Super Draft with players like Saddam Mazureka, Stefan Njike, Colin Griffith, and Lasse Kelp all making their pro debuts. The team now relies on what worked before, the goalkeepers and standout freshmen. Those pieces, alongside promising recruits, leave the Terps in a pretty good position come fall. Now on to Rachel Lawrence at the Flex.
Thanks, Sierra. Maryland field hockey missed out on the national tournament this year, but quickly went back to the drawing board to prepare for the fall. Defender Josie Holloman and goalkeeper Alyssa Klabasko are back for their senior season, among other standout returners like reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Year Jordan Holloman, second-team honoree Macy Bradford, and Big Ten tournament player Maya Adamson. The Terps picked up some new talent out of the transfer portal, like midfielder Rachel Whitehead and freshmen like Ella Beach. Head coach Missy Maharg hasn't raised a trophy since 2022, but coming this fall, things might look a little different. Now back to the pitch with Joe Eddy.
Thanks, Rachel. Here at Ludwig Field, head coach Michael Marciano returns for his second full season leading Maryland women's soccer. After starting 4-1 last season, the Terps struggled mightily through the remainder of the year, finishing second to last in the Big Ten standings. Marciano acknowledged the team wasn't good enough to be competitive in conference play and stressed the need to add leaders and passionate players to his team going forward. Entering the fall, Maryland will be without 2 of last year's best in Kelsey Smith and Ava Morales, but it will welcome in 5 new transfers and 7 new freshmen. Marciano said the program will take time to rebuild. How long? We'll just have to wait and see. Now to Ethan Dean with volleyball at the Pavilion.
Thanks, Joe. 2025 was a rough year for women's volleyball, winning just 1 of 20 conference matchups. AJ Maluel and Allie Williams both graduated, while breakout setter Lily Wagner transferred to Stanford, giving the team a brand new look. Head coach Adam Hughes has been joined by 2 new assistant coaches, though, looking to bring a spark to the Pav. Players like Eva Rohrbach, Haley Melby, and Sydney Bryant will all be entering their senior year with the team, but the 16th ranked recruiting class has brought in 5 young prospects. Coach Hughes stressed last season how offense just wasn't strong enough in conference play. It'll be a season of questions that the Terps are looking to answer. But that's all we have for the TSC Fall Preview. Keep up with our coverage until then on Instagram at Terrapin Sports Central.
Perfect. I can't wait for the fall. We won't be here, Drew.
I know.
It looks
It'll
like
be sad we won't be here. I'm curious to know how Maryland football is going to go, especially after 2 straight 4-win seasons. So,
yeah, it'll be interesting. I know it's a long show. We usually would wrap up by now,
Yes.
but we have one more block, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay in those seats. We crown our top Terps of the year, plus.
And everyone's favorite TSC play recreations. They're back, baby.
Look at
Trust
Ryan.
me.
Hey.
Yes. You will not want to miss it. Stay right here.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Thanks for sticking around for our last episode of The Left Bench. Not only just for Eddie and I, but for the school year, I think it's time for one of my favorite segments of all the videos we do every year.
Yeah, Drew, this is fantastic. You said it right there. We do it every year. We have a fun time doing it. We have our annual play recreations and our annual injuries during play recreations. Take a look. You're going to want to see this.
Yes.
I'm Ryan Martin, an associate producer here for Terrapin Sports Central. I'm recreating the play of a fellow Bostonian, Andre Mills, his rebound alley-oop score to seal the Terps' win against Washington.
Four feet nothing. I'm Ben Geffner, an associate producer, and this is a Sailor Poffenbarger logo bomb against Ohio State.
What's up, everyone? I'm Daniel Stein. I'm an associate producer, and today I'm going to be recreating Caleb Webb's toe tap touchdown at Rutgers. Maybe not as slick as he is, but let's see if I can give it a try.
That's 6 points. I'm Gibson Hurt. I'm the Doge of TSC, not a real producer, so I don't get a real play. Miles Rice throwing his shoe. Lost the game, but still a great play.
I'm Eddy Calkins, executive producer for Terrapin Sports Central. I'm a senior, so I'm going to go with another senior, Riley Reese, on senior day, a game-winning goal. Doesn't get more exciting than that. Let's go.
Let's go!
Hi, I'm Drew Owens, senior producer for Terrapin Sports Central, and I'm gonna do Lauren LaPointe's Angle Gold versus Syracuse with everyone around me. I'd never played lacrosse in my entire life, so let's see how this goes.
I'm getting cooked. Hey, I'm Jonah Yatsevich, associate producer here for Terrapin Sports Central, and I'm going to be recreating a Lucio O'Connell getting yelled at by Coach Brendan Fries and then getting an and one right after against North Carolina in March Madness.
I believe in you, but you have to want it for yourself. Do you understand? All right.
My name is Benji Kaufman. I'm the creative content director for TSC, and I will be recreating the Diggy Coit game-tying 3 against Mount St. Mary's. Let's hope this goes in fewer takes than the Sarah Tibiasu shot last year.
My name is Ben Wolf, and today I'm going to be recreating Bud Coombs' home run robbery against Mount St. Mary's.
My name is Andrew McBride, and I'll be recreating Jamari Glasker's pick 6 against UCLA.
I'm Aiden Curry. I don't really have a role at TSC. I'm just kind of here. I'm recreating Lauren Mack's game-winning penalty against North Carolina in the NCAA tournament. We don't have a soccer ball, so we're going with the football instead.
Yeah!
Bad, my shoes are bad. Ryan Martin, 7 foot, 215 pounds, Franklin High School, and I have Maryland pride.
Divide that by 3. I'm good. Going in the head. I told you that was gonna happen.
Good? Clearly, I'm more of a baseball guy.
Toss it up.
Yep.
Nope. Go get it.
Just a bit off. Just a bit off.
This shot's gonna take all morning. I'm Jonah Yatsevich, Ball So Hard University.
Yeah. On that little leg.
I'm the best in the nation.
Once a legend on the Whitman Diamond, now a washed-up baseball player, Gibson Hurt. Bring him back his hands. Nice.
That was definitely funny, but as you can see, we have some friends on the table. Eddie and I are joined by our good friends, Ben Wolf, Andrew McBride, and Benji Kaufman. As it's our last show, we are all graduating, so
Sadly.
yeah.
Nobody was severely injured in that. We said Ryan's in a boot. It was not from me hitting him in the head, because obviously his foot. So he got injured a different way, and I guess Gibson's good, our technical director.
Oh,
He's
yes.
good from that.
Maybe he'll be all right.
1 to 2 week recovery.
Find out later on if he really is
see.
okay.
Yeah, we'll ask him after this.
All right, well, it's game time. That's why we brought everybody up here. We're going to have some fun and play a last game here.
It's time to play some trivia. Obviously, we introduced who everyone hears already.
Yeah.
So
I don't really know how this is working. I guess
Yeah.
we're putting up a graphic, and then we're going to buzz in.
We're going in
whoever
blind.
has
Yeah.
the answers.
Yes.
So I guess we're all competing against each other.
we'll see.
Free for all.
Yeah, free for all. Let's go. Let's just do it.
I'm gonna block Drew out so she can't.
Oh, where did Maryland baseball
Where did Maryland? Oh my
God! Winston-Salem.
Poor buzzer Drew up here, man.
Poor buzzer.
Okay,
Sorry.
no bonus points. I don't even know if Benji can reach over here. I don't even give him a chance.
Sorry.
Okay. You guys get this one. We get this one.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Fine.
I guess
This might be broken though. I don't know if we can use it anymore.
Yeah, it still works.
Who did TSC?
Oh. It didn't even put it up.
I read it. Oh, you want us to read it first?
No.
What do you mean? Take it.
Jay Young.
Oh.
Alex Flom.
Shout out Alex
You put it
Flom.
up and I read it. That's when I did it.
Okay, good.
Shout out Alex Flom.
Okay, I was just told we're supposed to read it before.
Okay, well,
Okay,
it's
okay.
fine. I got very excited.
I'm sorry.
You yelled at me. You yelled at me, and then Benji took my answer.
It's okay. Let's read it. Who did TSC producer Ben Geffner beat in horse? Go.
Give it to Benji because he did.
Jay Young.
Fun fact: the founder of Terrapin Sports Central, the left bench back in those days, Alex Flum, believes that Ben Geffner, like the Monstars, took away Jay Young's basketball powers. So thank you, Ben Geffner, for doing that. Poor Jay Young.
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Next
Who
one.
did the first gamer in TSC history?
Whoa.
Oh.
I mean, the obvious answer is
I'm going to go with Alex Flum.
No, because it wasn't TSC.
not
TSC history.
Unless
call,
that's
good
what
call.
the question is about.
I'm gonna go Alexa Wooten? Question
no.
mark?
Matt News.
Ricky Podgorski.
Can we see the
Can
answer
we see the
somewhere?
answer?
Wait, Benji didn't guess.
Alex
Benji
hit.
didn't
Wow! It was during Flum.
So we read too much into it.
If you wrote TLB on that, then we would have guessed it correctly.
Okay.
Producers
Okay.
back
Yeah,
there.
Changed
I
our
love you,
freshman year
Yes.
was when it changed.
Yes.
Yes.
Did the
It was
reverse.
the left bench,
Yeah.
and then we all came
Our
in as
sophomore,
freshmen.
No,
our
fre-
sophomore year was the first year of it.
That was first.
No, it was our
No, it was our freshman year.
Because I remember I snuck into the intro meeting, and they were like, "You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here." I saw Terrapin Sports Central, and I was like,
Whoa.
"Isn't this the left bench?" And then it was.
So that was poor phrasing by our producers.
Yeah, poor phrasing, but it's okay. It's okay. We're on the
So
we're on
wow, we're the only people 4 years of TSC.
Yeah.
What was Maryland's basketball?
What was Maryland basketball total record of 24-25?
I'm gonna say 27-9.
That's a good answer.
I heard a wow
I
back
heard
there.
a wow.
Benji
That
goes
was
to
good.
every
I'm gonna say
basketball.
27.
You'll probably see him on all the broadcasts.
That
Every
was a
single
good
game.
ball.
Right there.
Yeah.
Front and center.
Front and center.
I
But
went
you
to
know
a
what?
basketball game.
Dedicated.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
All right, this is the
Not
last
really
one
my
I'm
thing.
told. Last one. Who did the first game? Eddie, Penn State volleyball.
Yay!
I think I did the first one.
Please tell me it's wrong.
I had no chance.
I'm wrong.
I'm gonna go myself. Wrestling. I did a wrestling.
Wrestling. Volleyball comes before wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
I
want to
say me, fall
field
baseball
Oh,
game.
the tail two halves.
Tail two halves. Who wants a tail two halves on a cold night? Andrew McBride fall baseball exhibition game. That was definitely the worst stand-up of mine. But I said it was a tail two halves in a baseball game. Don't do that for you freshmen.
You've come a long way.
We've all come a long way.
No halves in a baseball game.
Now I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, we give out
Did we
awards.
all get a point there?
We all get
I didn't
awards.
know that.
Participation.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's okay.
Wait, I didn't get one either. I think
Oh, you didn't get one?
three swept.
Oh.
What?
You three.
I
got
knew
all
the
of them.
Winston-Salem one, but she didn't even get. We barely even read it.
some
I was there. I went to the regional. I was there. I was there with Harrison Rich, John Jacob.
did and stole my Jay Young one.
I'll take it.
Whatever.
Sorry. It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Well, it is awards time, so all of us here at the desk pick some awards. This is our last show, so we're gonna name our top Terps of the entire year, not just the week. So I'm gonna start with our male Terp of the year. Let's go way back to the fall. It's Lauren Mock. He was the 2025 Big Ten Goalkeeper of the Year. Mock played one of the most difficult positions in sports and played every minute of Maryland's Elite Eight run. Congrats to Mock on being a successful sophomore season.
Now, in the past 2 years, Terrapin Sports Central has normally picked a women's lacrosse player for Female Terp of the Year, but things have changed around here. Our Female Terp of the Year has shown how much of a vital piece she is to Brenda Friese's squad. It's Lucia Okonowa. Coming from ACC rival school Duke, Okonowa made her presence known early within the season, averaging 17.8 points per game. Terps fans can expect to see her back on the court next season, as she announced her return a few weeks ago. Congrats to Lucia Okonowa for being named our Female Terp of the Year.
Now, our rookie Terp of the year is none other than the star of Maryland football. It is freshman quarterback Malik Washington. Washington stepped into his first year with the Terps as the instant starter. In his first career game, he threw for 258 yards and 3 touchdowns and also carried the Terps to 4 straight wins. Although the season ended poorly for his team, Washington still put up great performances, recording at least 1 touchdown in all but 1 game. Washington announced earlier this year that he signed a deal to return to the Terps where the future is bright. So congrats to Washington on being named our rookie Terp of the year.
Now, to round it off, we got our Pro Terp of the Year. He already possesses a crown, but we decided to give him another one. He collected multiple Pro Terp of the Weeks, so how could we not give it to Derek Queen? Queen had a strong rookie campaign for the New Orleans Pelicans, averaging 11.7 points per game, 7.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. He also made history, becoming just the 5th player ever to record a 30-point triple-double before turning 21, joining a list of high-caliber names like Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, and De'Aaron Fox. Congrats to Derek Queen on being named our Pro Terp of the Year.
All right, that was a lot of awards. A fantastic year, I think, for Maryland Athletics. There were some downs, but also a lot of ups. And so let's count down our top 10 plays of the entire school year.
Special edition.
Special edition, not top plays of the week. Top 10 plays of the year. Let's cue it up.
With ad-libs from the guys.
I know, we're all going to be like amigos.
All right, we got this Devin Russell walk-off grand slam. I mean, wow.
That was a couple weeks ago, a big momentum booster.
Yeah.
Gone forever!
Over the batter's eye.
Mars County Baseball.
Yeah, Owen did the story earlier in the show, but we got to give some love to the women's lacrosse team. A sitting goal from Kristen Shanahan. A beautiful, beautiful shot past the goalkeeper, sitting down on the ground.
Why be tall when you can just score from the seat? I would know.
Well said by Short King.
All right, we got number 8, Maya Everett baseball goal.
That's fun.
Yeah, that.
But it looks like my lacrosse shot hitting Ryan in the head. Not in the goalie's head.
That's Eddy Calkins impression.
Yeah, I think we were here for that. The pick 6 from Lakai Rowland. That was a very hot day. I was there for that.
I was in the booth for that one. He just ran like 120 yards.
He did go all the way.
He did. He
Showed off the
did.
Jets there.
Yeah, he sure did.
All right, number 6, we're rolling around. A game-winning goal. This was on Halloween. Albie Andronika against Washington to give them a share or win the Big Ten.
That's a fun season.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Andrew.
Diggy, please! What a shot from my
we
man,
go.
Diggy Coit right there. Game-tying three-pointer. Also had 41, I believe.
Helped you out with the stand-up too.
Luckily, they had Diggy.
Yes, luckily they had Diggy.
They had Diggy.
Game-winning senior.
This was my play
Riley
recreation.
Reese.
Riley Reese, game winner.
Yes.
Catches it from Eric Spanos, senior on senior day to win the game.
Electric.
That's just fantastic.
I think that's
He didn't hit off the
amazing.
goalie's head
Yeah.
there, too.
That is chills right there.
All right, the top 3, what are they going to be? This was from this weekend.
Doing his best
It was
Ben
so
Wolf
good.
impression.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
Ben Wolf impression.
Wow.
A home run. This was Sports Center top
Top
10
10.
for 5
Sport
today.
athlete right
Yeah.
there.
Fantastic.
Sport athlete, football, baseball, excuse me. Now to basketball, here we go. Sailor Poffenbarger.
Yeah.
That was a crazy
Pro
ending to
ball
that
now
game.
Yes.
with the Minnesota Lynx.
She's balling
This
out
was
with
an
the Lynx.
incredible play. Number 1, who is it? It's our pro or our male Terp of the year, Lauren Mock, with a penalty kick winning game to win the game. This set him to the Elite 8, I believe.
Yep.
A goalie taking, or goalkeeper, sorry, taking a penalty kick to win.
It really doesn't get much better.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
He's probably dreamt of that as a goalie. You don't
Yeah.
get a lot of shots.
Yeah, you
and
don't.
Here he is in the biggest moment in his stage.
Yeah.
Capped off a great season for them. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was a good
It was
season
very
for
fun.
Maryland.
Really
Men's
up and
soccer.
down
Up
season,
and down.
just like an up and down college career for us.
Yeah.
Some downs for you, Eddie. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
And ups, a lot of ups for our executive producer.
Yeah.
Because none of us would be here without
Without
him.
you.
This is
Yes.
true.
Thanks,
Our
guys.
fearless leader right here.
Fearless leader.
Of course, not Drew either.
Yeah, of course.
you
All of
know,
us
All of
here
us, all
played
of
a
us, all
cool
of us here,
role.
all of us here.
We're
Okay.
supposed to be
Oh,
watching
we're
the
supposed to look at
screen
the screen,
here.
so
We're supposed
let's
to be
go.
watching
Yeah,
the
let's
screen.
watch.
the screen now.
Hello, my TSC crew. What is up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well.
Here and here.
Eddie and Drew, you guys watching this behind the desk. Congratulations
Here, let me
on
do
your
this.
final
You guys
show
can hear.
of the year and your final show behind that desk
You
at
guys hear
Maryland.
this?
It's a weird feeling,
No.
but I hope
Oh,
that you
no.
guys feel pretty accomplished because you guys have done some great work. But that congratulations isn't just to the two of you, it's to all of those graduating seniors. Ben Wolf, Andrew McBride, Benji Kaufman, the Dom, Brendan Weissel, and even Ben Volker, who graduated last semester. I just want to say huge congratulations to you guys
Huge congrats
for finishing
to
up
us.
strong and
Finishing strong.
continuing the high quality of work that Terrapin Sports Central really makes. But I had to make those decisions last year on who was
Not
going to
in
be
the snow,
taking
that's a
over and
change.
what
That's
the
good.
leadership group was going to look like for TLB. I had no doubt that you guys were going to excel, all of you.
So we had no doubt we would
The
excel.
second we had a big group meeting, you guys told me that you wanted to go live. You wanted to do things
about
that
going live
TSC
for the
hasn't
first
done
time.
before. And
go.
as
There we
soon
go.
as
We
you
got the
started,
volume now.
you
We
did
got the
just
volume.
that. You didn't bite off more than you can chew. You took on a whole new gauntlet of things. And from a now journalist perspective in the professional field, seeing what you guys have been doing, that experience is bar none. And I hope you know when you get that first job offer, when you start on your first day in the newsroom, whether you're on air or behind the scenes, or if you're out of the industry, everything that you did at TSC and TLB is going to help you wherever you go. That work ethic isn't going anywhere. That determination to always be better. That's what's going to keep you ticking in whatever role that you go into. So for the folks that are staying in sports or that are staying on air, I wish you the best of luck. I'm always here. I'm always a resource if you guys have any questions. But again, I'm so happy for all of you guys. All you seniors have done excellent work. I had the awesome chance to watch you grow from when you started your first day of college with TLB, and then now you're here. It's a weird experience. I've done it before, and I know how weird it feels to be watching these videos and taking in all these emotions and feelings, but try your best to live in the moment now and just be appreciative of all of those long Mondays and long weekends covering sports. It's an experience that is unique to Maryland and something that you guys will hopefully never forget. So again, big congratulations to those graduating seniors. I'm always here if you guys need anything, and can't wait to see what you guys do next. Congrats again. Shout out to the GOATs. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ricky.
So nice.
That
was really
congrats to you, Ricky, too. You got a big boy job. I was told by Melvin Coffey, the broadcast bureau director, he was the first person out of college to go straight to that station. He was the first ever hire straight from college. So, Ricky, you're doing great things, so it means a lot that you tell us we're doing.
He helped pave the way for us, make us feel more comfortable on air and just working and getting more opportunities.
We wouldn't all be here without him.
Really, just a true role model. You've really helped us all grow, and we're grateful for everything you've done for us.
Well, I guess we have a couple more. He said to toss another one.
Hey guys, Alex Gary here, and here's a message to the graduating TSC seniors. I'm so incredibly proud of all that you guys have accomplished in these past 4 years. I remember back to the interest meeting back in your first freshman year, and you guys were so excited to be a part of this program, and I genuinely believe that after 4 years, you've made this program a lot better than you found it. So congrats, and so incredibly proud of you, and so excited to see what you guys do next.
Oh, thanks.
Alex is the best.
Al Gare.
He helped me always put on my tie before I knew how to tie one. He was always the one that made sure. So shout out
Alex Gary was a good tire.
I didn't say it looked good. I just said he knew how to put it on. Just kidding. Guys, ties always look good.
He definitely said that me and Ben, when I came to a lot of shows, it wasn't for Al Gare.
I
appreciate that.
Instilled that inspiration in us.
To the TSC seniors, congratulations on your final show for Terrapin Sports Central. It was so great working with you all throughout your first 3 years of college, and now seeing everything you've accomplished in your final has just been amazing. I am sure there's feelings of excitement and nervousness, and the best piece of advice I've received and can give is that if you continue to work hard, success will find you. I can't wait to see what you all accomplish after your graduation.
That's awesome. Lex is the best.
Thanks,
That's
Alexa.
great.
That was
Alexa was awesome.
She's awesome. I went to high school with Alexa. She's been here for me since I've been at Maryland, and she's been such a mentor to me. So is Kira Bruno, which I'm sure we'll hear from her too.
We have one more apparently.
Oh,
so
we have one more?
Let's watch the last one here.
Okay, to all my seniors, I've been trying to remember, but I'm like officially super old now, so bear with me.
True.
Eddy, Drew, McBride, Wolf, Benji, Brendan. I still got it. But anyway, I am so proud of you guys. I literally cannot believe you're seniors. When I was asked to do this, I was like, oh my God. I remember when all of you came in for the first time, and I feel like your guys' class is really like unique in a way because the growth that you guys have is insane. I've said it to all of you guys before, like from when you came in to what you're producing now as seniors is so insane and so awesome, and I'm just so proud of you guys. You guys have done amazing work at TSC. I'm so sad to see you guys go, but I'm so excited to follow along with everything you guys do. You should be proud of all of your hard work and all of your 4 years here as a Terp. That was a little weird at the end, but I'm just gonna keep it going. But I love you guys, I miss you guys, and I'm so proud of you. Yeah.
Kira's the best. She's awesome.
All of those people were so instrumental in our time. So thank you guys so much.
There's still stuff to look
at.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Is it Kevin?
Who is
Oh, okay. We're showing our first gamers.
First gamers.
Oh,
Oh.
the hair.
Look at that hair. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to see this.
The beast meet, and they took on South Connecticut
Oh
State.
no.
Oh my god.
I know there are barbers
Another
around
high
college.
score
on the bars and on the floor.
We go to the next one, guys.
We go to the next one. Oh my god. Actually, please go to the next one, guys. Why am I standing like that? Actually, please go to the next one.
Like Kira said, the growth that we have had.
The growth we've had for the instrumental. Please switch.
Oh man.
Maryland has been no.
You were thinking the barber
my
joke.
God, yeah. Exploding. What is that shirt I'm wearing? I was never heard of the collar.
It's okay.
It was a slow day at the
Look
office.
at that.
It was a cold
Oh my
goodness.
Tail two heads. There it was. Look at the mic
certainly
too.
a Justin Bieber haircut.
Maryland's strong start. Earned them.
I definitely heard from my grandpa on that one. That's for sure.
The Terps. Maryland volleyball.
Ben, where are you? Ben, where are you doing this?
I was in
Your basement.
Top 10 this is the pavilion. It was a
Terps dropped the
volleyball
first set,
game.
but when the
and
driver's
there was
seat
like
the rest
stuff
of the
going
way,
on in the
winning 3
background, and I
straight
was like,
sets
I don't know
for
if there's
3-1
I'm
victory.
supposed to have that behind me. And then I was like,
Wow.
all right, I just did it behind a wall, and Kevin was like, don't ever do that. I was like, noted.
I've definitely heard some notes from Ricky, Kira, and Kevin
Oh,
on my
yeah.
first one too.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
again, that's why we're able to be
Yeah.
here right now.
They've all been tough, but so warm and helpful.
And they've taught us so much. So shout out to you all.
Shout out
Yeah,
them.
that was a long time ago. A very, very long time ago.
Feels like it was
Fight for the best.
yesterday.
Fight for the best.
Oh!
We have some visitors now.
Hello.
The next EPs, Jonah and Daniel. First
Yes.
of all, congrats to those guys.
Congrats to them.
So we just want to say we've learned so much from you guys. You know, my first shadow was with you, Wolf. I've anchored with you, Benji. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Eddie, so much. Thank you to Brendan, who's not here. But, you know, it's just been an incredible time being able to work with you guys, seeing, you know, learning from you, the rundowns, the gamers, and everything. And I just want to say thank you. And if anyone here likes flowers and likes to plant, here's something that the most about to.
Oh, very nice.
I don't know how to take care of flowers. Mom, shout out to my mom. I'm going to call you after, please.
And, you know, adding on to what Jonah said, we really appreciate not only the mentorship, but the friendship. You know, like TSC is the closest club like ever. Like everyone loves each other, and we always really appreciate that. And we tried to put that into this card that we had everyone sign. But you know, we have memories with each of you. I remember McBride. I helped him with one of the segments that he did. When you were a sophomore, you did a segment in Studio B, and you were calling Evanston Evanstown. And I was like, I'm the Chicago guy. I might as well just help you out with that. Help you with that. You know, I think I shadowed Benji for like a volleyball game. He gave me advice on who to take for 347, all that kind of stuff. So I can't thank you guys enough for.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. We're so excited to see the work that you guys have to do.
We know TSC's in good hands.
We do.
We're very excited.
Well deserved.
So we're gonna step off here.
Yeah.
Your time.
Final words.
Take it away.
Final words.
You want me to have
Well, let me do our social media read first.
Okay,
And then, we can
and then
get
we'll
into
do
that.
final words. Okay.
I do want to say, keep following us on social media.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to kill it next year. As
They will.
well as our entire crew. Follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, online. We have some content coming out over the next week or two, but that's about a wrap for us this year. So thank you all for joining us today and all year. It's been a pleasure with you guys.
Yeah. Oh. Cry?
No.
My
voice broke. My voice broke.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, this has been a blast. I'm so happy I came here. Shout out to Mom and Dad. Thank you for letting me come here. This is the best organization I could have ever been
Guys,
part
come
of.
up here. Come
But
on. It's all
here.
about the crew.
It's all about the crew. It's all about you guys.
We couldn't be able to do what we
We couldn't do it without anybody here. Not just everybody here.
It's
Yes.
been 4 years
Yes.
with these guys, but just this year, in the
with
past
everyone.
2-3 years, everyone here.
Yes.
It's been a blast. It's been a ride. Obviously, this is your
Yeah.
years ago, but
It's been a pleasure just seeing the growth, like Kira said, just from all of us and seeing where we've started and where we are now. And I can't wait to watch everyone behind us continue to grow and learn as well. And like we said, we're in good hands.
Is that it? Let's all buzz it out one more time. Thank you and have a good summer.